He loved me regardless of my weight, and maybe even with my body. We want to have a family. That's something that's incredibly important to us. And I haven't gone to a doctor because I don't want to have somebody else tell me that I'm not fit to carry a child, or that it would be dangerous to have a child right now. I don't want to hear somebody say that to me.
I would have never blamed her for any of this. But, you know, it's up in your stomach that you kind of feel you don't have that opportunity.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's really hard. I can make peace with knowing that I've cost myself some hopes and dreams, but I cannot handle knowing that I cost my husband the ability to be a dad.
You know, any last words you want to say?
I'm really done living in this body. And I'm done putting these people through what they're going through, worrying about me.
So I'm sitting outside of Hannah's house right now. It's important for me to see who Hannah is when the cameras aren't there. So I've told the producers to tell her that she might not get picked. And after her final plea, they're going to pack up and leave her house.
What will you do if you don't get picked? Because I hate to break it to you, but you're one of the people that Chris and Heidi still aren't quite sure about.
You know, I've made the decision that this is a journey that I'm going to continue to walk down, whether I have help from them or not. I know for a fact it will be much harder without them, but that's okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So we've left some microphones in Hannah's house, and I'm actually listening right now to see how Hannah's reacting when she doesn't think that she got chosen, when all the cameras are gone. So this is going to be interesting.
That's rough. Let's talk.
I just didn't expect that. This is the first time in my life that I feel like I failed at something. Never felt that way. So just a shock. It's like, this just really happened.
I think Hannah is used to getting everything that she wants by being who she thinks everybody wants her to be. This will be a good experience for her. I'm going to go on in. Ready?
Maybe you didn't see the right thing in you. Big deal. You want to do this, you have a child, and so that should be a stronger motivation than anything else. And so if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. If it's not, it's not.
I think the producers forgot something. Oh, yeah. We forgot you, Hannah. We choose you for the transformation of your life. Come here.
You know, there's that saying that you don't know what you have until it's gone, and that has never rung more true for me than it did in that moment. It was the best moment of my life. Oh, my God.
Oh. Well, there's one thing you've got to do before you go.
Okay.
Got to weigh you in.
Okay. She mentioned that I wasn't going to get out without weighing in. I was grateful that it was just in front of my family. But I was scared. I was nervous.
310 pounds.
It was a pill to swallow to see a 3 on the front of a number.
Looking at this number, 310 pounds, by the end of boot camp, I want you to be 230 pounds. And it sounds like you want to be there too.
Yeah.
I know you can do it.
Yeah, so excited.
Well, before I go,
Yeah.
I'm going to have you hold this.
Okay.
What's that? There's something I want to share with you guys. When the producers left your house, they left something behind. Do you know what this is?
It's my No way.
There's something I want to share with you guys. When the producers left your house, they left something behind. Do you know what this is?
It's my No way. When she walked over to my entertainment center and pulled that microphone, my first thought was, what did I say?
One thing that I loved is the support that you guys gave her. They are here for you.
Yeah.
No more putting on a show, no more putting on a face, no more painting on the makeup. I want you.
To be completely honest, I thrive on others' approval. But that's not what this process is about. This process is about being the most raw version of yourself and letting other people see you in that place and helping pull yourself out of it.
All right, bye guys. Bye.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right.
Now that I've surprised Hannah, she's going to be spending the next 3 months with me and Chris here in Colorado at boot camp. This is the University of Colorado Anschutz Health and Wellness Center.
This is awesome.
There he is.
Hello.
Chris.
I'm so excited to see you. Meeting Chris was exciting. It was, to have Heidi come surprise me was awesome because I wasn't expecting it at all. But to get to meet Chris, especially in this environment, felt so official, like it started.
So let's talk goals. We need to know where you want to go.
I want to become a mother. I want to be a better wife. My husband, he actually had a car that he used to race with, and he sold it. And he told me he sold it because he thought, let's put this money into savings. But I know he sold it because I couldn't fit in it anymore. So I would love to get to do something with him.
Those are all possible.
With Hannah, it seems like so much of her motivation stems from wanting to make her husband happy. And while that's great, I do want to make sure Hannah has motivation from inside of herself, that she actually wants to make herself happy and not just do this for other people. Hannah, for you to be successful here at boot camp, I want to know the real, true, authentic Hannah.
Okay.
I don't want makeup Hannah ever again. All right? At least not here in Colorado.
Okay.
So from this point moving forward, you are going to be 100% makeup free.
Definitely my makeup is something that I do to try to distract people from looking at the things that I don't like about my body.
You a little nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. People all the time are like, God, your makeup looks so great. You have such a beautiful face. And makes you feel better. It does. I'm not going to lie and say it doesn't. But, I don't want just a pretty face. I want a healthy body. I want to feel good about myself.
How was the old thing with the new Hannah? Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, for the baby, last one. Come on.
Hannah is a rule follower.
Good. Don't want to shortchange yourself. Awesome. Keep it up.
You tell her what to do, and she does it. She does it with enthusiasm. She's always had a great attitude. The first couple weeks, they've been great.
So Heidi challenged me to wear no makeup for at least 90 days while I was at boot camp. So I have a makeup remover cloth, and I took my makeup off. How weird is it that what ended up on this sheet is what makes me feel better about myself? This is my confidence.
Let's go. Come on. Yep, that's it. Up. How bad do you want this? Good. Come on, Hannah.
I feel like I've finally gotten into a rhythm, and I'm much more excited. I feel much more confident. But at the same time, the smaller you get, the harder it is to lose the weight.
So today we had Hannah run some drills on the soccer field, and all of a sudden, Heidi and I hear this scream, and she's on the ground.
1, 2. There you go.
Good.
Watch your foot.
It sounded like she just snapped her leg in half.
Pretty, instant pain, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of screaming.
First reaction.
Oh. You're gonna be okay.
We're gonna be okay.
Let's get you checked out. Let's take you over to the doctor.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Hannah's got 80 pounds to lose. We can't afford for anything to happen right now. I mean, if something is broken, she's out for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, Dr. Holly.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, I have some of the results of the test, and unfortunately, it does show that you have a fracture. It's a serious injury. It's not something we can just blow off. We probably need to put you in a cast for about 6 weeks.
I was terrified, completely terrified. I'm here to work out. And if I can't, what the hell am I here for? Frustrated.
She was just getting to a point in boot camp where she felt strong. And all of a sudden, Dr. Holly's telling her she has to stay off of her foot now for weeks.
Good luck.
I mean, that's not going to be an easy thing for Hannah to deal with.
Dr. Holly told me I can't put any weight on my foot whatsoever, so I've got to get a scooter. And, it's not like the coolest thing. I bought myself a basket. I've got a bell. I'm making the best out of a terrible situation. You do what you got to do. Hey, man.
So today I'm meeting Hannah on her scooter.
Oh my God.
I know.
How long are we stuck with this thing?
At least 6 weeks.
And I'm just praying that there's got to be some way that we can get her heart rate up on this thing, because it's all we've got.
We have to turn this into our own little piece of workout equipment, okay? So you got your heart rate monitor on. I want to see what happens with your heart rate if you could just get this thing going in a few laps. If you hit just 140, I'm going to be happy.
This is real life. And in real life, there's going to be bumps and bruises and scrapes and sprains and sometimes the occasional break. And when it happens, you don't just throw your arms up and stop.
I mean, that's exactly how you gain all the weight in the first place. Good job, Hannah. Keep it coming. We're going to find a way around this. And right now, Hannah's on a scooter. So if that's what we've got, then that's exactly what she's going to do. She's going to scoot. Awesome. All right, minute 20 for one lap.
169.
No freaking way.
That blew me out of the water. I had no idea I could get my heart rate to where it was in one lap around, maybe like 500 feet. It wasn't even that far.
Hannah, nothing is going to stop you.
Yeah.
You can still turn phenomenal numbers. We can still get you exactly where you want to go. And I was freaking out because I was thinking with this, there's no way you're going to hit your 90-day goal.
I know.
You know what? We still got a shot at it.
Yeah, we do. I love it.
All right, Scoots.
All right.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I'll race you.
Okay.
I'm thrilled. I mean, that's a huge win for us. I mean, she's got a broken foot for crying out loud. And guess what? She's still going to turn great numbers.
Losing 80 pounds in 90 days doesn't give you much time for days off or days that you don't give 110%. Otherwise, I won't meet my goal. So 80 pounds, and I feel like I'm pretty much on target. I feel good about it. But, you know, we'll never know. We'll see on day 90.
Tonight's Hannah's 90-day weigh-in. And if she's got 80 pounds to lose, you know, typically, especially because she broke her foot, I'd be terrified right now. But this girl, she's got the heart of a lion. And even though she's on a scooter, she scooted her butt off over the last few weeks. And I think she's got a great shot at this. I really do.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Your hair's all done.
I know. No makeup still, but it's good.
Not for long, though.
I know. Like, tomorrow, maybe.
Tomorrow's the day.
Okay, good.
We will let you wear makeup.
Okay, awesome.
When you go home to see your friends and family.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Hannah, when I met you 90 days ago, you weighed in at 310 pounds. We gave you the goal to lose 80 pounds in this first phase. So if the scale says 230 pounds or less, then you hit your goal.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh! You did it! You did it!
86 pounds! That's so awesome. If 3 months ago someone told me I was going to lose 86 pounds, I would have told them they're out of their mind, especially if they told me you're going to lose 86 pounds with a broken foot. That moment will be one of the moments I remember for the rest of my life. You killed it.
Well done.
Oh, I'm so glad this is all over here.
Superstar on a scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There she is.
That was pretty good on the scooter, but now I got to redo this whole thing and learn how to walk in this. This is a little uncomfortable.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so busy looking at your boot that I didn't even notice your face till now. You have makeup on.
I do, yes.
I barely remember what you look like with it on.
Yeah.
Your face is getting so thin.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I mean, you crushed your goal. You did absolutely amazing, which is exactly where you want to be going into phase 2.
Sure.
Now, phase 2, let's talk about goals for a second.
Okay.
For your phase 2 goal, Chris and I want to see you lose at least 40 pounds.
Okay.
Well, you got to get home to Matt.
Yeah.
We're going to miss you, though.
I know. I'm so excited to go home. I'm so excited for that moment when I get to see my husband. Like, I'm so looking forward to that. But, you know, I'm anxious about doing it officially on my own. I'm going to miss him a lot. I am so excited. I'm about to come out of my skin.
I want to welcome everybody to Hannah's 90-day reveal. Obviously, this means a lot to me. This has been tough, as you can imagine, and she's just kicked butt. She's done so well, and we're just so proud of her. With that being said, please help me welcome the new Hannah. Please help me welcome the new Hannah.
When I saw Hannah, I was just amazed. I'm just so proud of her. The last time I saw Hannah that size was high school.
Even with a broken foot, I managed to lose 86 pounds. Thank you.
It was breathtaking. You know, it's just that moment when you see her and it's, wow. I mean, I've never seen her like that in my life.
been home in phase 2 for a little while now.
We'll have you season the chicken. How about that?
And probably one of the things that is changing the most right now is the way that Matt and I are together.
Trying to beat me or something?
Never.
Kayaking and going to the gym together pretty often, and all sorts of stuff that we're doing together that we've never done before. I'm halfway through phase 2, back into real life, to find time to work out and work, food prep, all of that. It's been difficult. You know, I'm struggling a little bit, and every single day I'm closer to my 6-month weigh-in. I only lost 2 pounds this week. I mean, phase 2 is just brutal. I feel like there's just no point.
Hannah called us last night struggling, and she went on and on, all about how she's doing everything right, everything perfect, and she's not losing weight. And while I want to give it to her for reaching out, there's a lot of red flags here, especially because if you're doing everything right, it's impossible not to lose the weight. I mean, it's just the raw science of it. So something is wrong here. I can't drive over to Hannah's house. I mean, she's 1,500 miles away. So I'm going to call a private investigator, and I'm going to have them keep an eye on her for the next 24 to 48 hours, because only when we know the truth, that's when we can help her.
Hello.
Welcome to the Bahamas.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, on.
Yeah.
Today I'm in the Bahamas at the Grand Lucayan Beach and Golf Resort for Hannah's 6-month weigh-in. I just seen Hannah walk up. It doesn't look like she's lost much weight. So how's phase 2 been?
You know, it's been tough. It's harder than you think it's going to be. Thinking about going to my weigh-in, that thought stresses me out. It makes me anxious because I know I'm not going to make my goal.
You want to see how you did?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So I'm going through the natural processes of what do I say? How do I explain this?
3 months ago at the end of phase 1, you stepped on the scale weighing in at 224 pounds. Heidi and I gave you the phase 2 goal to lose 40 pounds over the last 3 months. So today, when you step on the scale, and it says 184 pounds or less, you hit your goal. You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead and step on the scale.
That's only 19 pounds of the 40 that I was supposed to lose. And I looked like a failure. I was scared to re-injure my foot and make it worse. And so I was probably way too conservative with the amount of exertion that I put into my workout.
I know what you're capable of. Rewind 3 months to boot camp,
Yeah.
You're losing 3 to 4 pounds a week.
Yeah.
You pushed yourself harder on a scooter than you did when you got out of that boot.
I promise you that never once did I make a conscious decision to not do what I was supposed to do.
Phase 1, she lost 86 pounds. So to turn around and lose 19 pounds in phase 2 and tell me that she's doing everything that she could possibly do, I'm not buying it. Check this out.
So Hannah just left the gym from her weigh-in, drove right down the street about a quarter mile, and pulled into a fast food drive-thru. Just got pizza delivered.
My heart sunk. My heart just sunk. I don't know where to go with this.
But that doesn't look like the plan that I've got you on.
I'm really sorry. I feel like I failed. I feel embarrassed. And I made bad decisions.
I'm going to leave this up to you, but think about coming back to Arizona with me and Heidi. Find that momentum again, that same momentum that you had in phase 1, because we're not done. We still have 6 months left, and you've got some huge goals to hit.
Yeah.
And I've got a huge milestone plan for you. I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you still want to do it?
Yeah, totally. Not for a second would I not do it.
Okay. I'll see you in a couple hours.
All right. Leaving my weigh-in was the end of phase 2, but it's only the beginning of phase 3. And I'm going to use the disappointment that I had in myself at that weigh-in to go just kill this milestone.
Because of your weight, it's held you and your husband back from so many shared experiences.
Yeah.
Today, I want to give you a chance to redeem all of those experiences.
Okay.
Check this out. Right there's a list of a few of the many things that you guys have never done together. In order to earn these, you have to complete challenges.
Okay.
At each completed challenge, you're going to earn a flag.
Okay.
Once you collect that flag, you're going to bring all those flags to me at the very end, and you can redeem them for these experiences that you can actually earn back for your husband. The challenge that you have today is going to cover a full 26 miles.
Whoa.
All right?
Okay.
Now, 26 miles, that's going to cover the majority of this whole island here.
Okay.
Not this island here, but that island over there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Challenge number 1.
Yeah.
Let's get the heck off this island.
Okay. We've gone on vacations together. We have. But we never do anything. We just sit at the beach and get food and drinks.
All right, Hannah. Time is officially starting. You have 4 hours.
Okay.
Take me to the island.
It was a long way. It was a pretty long distance.
All right, Hannah, you're doing a great job.
And so I just started paddling. And I've got Chris in the boat, so another 100 and something pounds to haul along with me across the water.
I'm really impressed.
Thank you. And it's open water, and it's really windy that day, and I just cut through it. Yeah, baby. Got to the shore, out of the kayak, jump out, and I see this sign that says, bike 18 miles. 18 miles isn't that short.
Tell you what. Take this.
Okay.
You earned it, okay?
Woohoo!
Hang on to it because
Okay.
you can redeem those at the end, okay?
All right, perfect.
Grab your bike.
Okay.
18 miles to the next flag, all right?
Okay, here we go.
All right, Hannah, great job. After the kayaking, I took off to go get Matt, and Hannah's on her own. I mean, next time I see her is going to be at the finish line or in the hospital.
This would be easier if I were 21 pounds lighter. But I'm not tired. My legs just hurt. So I'm pulling out to the next station. I see the sign from far away. Can't read it yet. Getting up to it. Done. And it says, run 7 miles for the vacation of your life. Okay. And I was terrified. I'm happy I've done as much as I have, but I'm terrified of that. Is my foot capable of this? So the first thing I had to do was to kayak about a mile and then bike 18 miles. Done. And then he gives me the nice little tidbit, run 7 miles for the vacation of your life. Okay. And I was terrified. I'm happy I've done as much as I have, but I'm terrified of that. But there's only one way to get through it, and that's to just do it. Let's do this. I'm terrified of not finishing. I'm terrified of re-injuring my foot. Terrified of disappointing myself. The first mile that I was running, I was still terrified. I mean, if I had stood still, I would have been going like this. So I just thought to myself, you're either going to finish it or you're not. You're either going to break your foot again or you're not. And there's nothing you can do about it in between. Hi.
Come on, baby. Come on, Hannah. Come on, Hannah. 10 feet. Let's go.
I was just so happy that he got to see me do that. And it was one of the best moments of my life because I'd just done something that I didn't think I could do. I knew in that moment, I'm going to kill phase 3. Being able to come and have a vacation, like a real vacation in the Bahamas, I can tell you for sure that without this process, we definitely would have never gone parasailing together, ever. We never would have gotten on an ATV that had a weight limit on it, ever.
You two look wiped out.
Yeah.
We are.
Pretty tired.
You ready to head back home?
Yes.
We are.
So that brings us to phase 3.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Now, you left 21 pounds on the table with phase 2,
Right.
so you definitely have some making up to do.
Sure.
I would love for you to go see the skin surgeon. And the ticket through those doors is at least 40% of your original body weight lost.
Right.
So 40% right now, we're looking at 186 pounds.
I've given it a lot of thought, and I think the best thing for me and for us is for me to go to Arizona for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Greatness doesn't come out of easy. Greatness comes out of self-sacrifice. And so I'm going to go to Arizona, and I'm going to take 2 weeks and absorb everything I can, and then go back home and put it into practice and show up at my 9-month weigh-in ready to go. Bye. Okay, I want you to jump, explode. Good. Perfect. Get your feet a little bit more on, land with your heels. Good. Perfect.
Having Hannah in Arizona has been great. She's pushing herself so hard, and I really think that she's finally back on track. But while she's here, I'm also going to send her to go see our dentist friend, Dr. Badalato. And he's going to totally redo her smile.
Oh, my God. Oh my God, that looks amazing.
That's what we do. That's how we do it.
I think that the choice to go there for 2 weeks was the right choice. Definitely, it was an opportunity to kind of refocus myself.
That's it. And this is what makes you great. This is the comeback that we want. Come on now.
But it's only the beginning of phase 3. So today I'm going home and I'm on my own from here forward.
What in the world?
Hello.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited to see you guys.
Hannah looked absolutely incredible. I mean, seeing her walk through those doors into Anschutz was like jaw-dropping.
I don't even recognize Hannah anymore. That's not the same woman that I said goodbye to in Arizona 10 weeks ago. We're looking forward to this weigh-in tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a few hours.
All right. It was a good moment for me. I felt good having them affirm, like, you clearly worked your ass off. It was what I needed after phase 2. But tonight's my 9-month weigh-in, and any weigh-in you feel sort of anxious about just because there's always the element of the unknown.
All right, Hannah, when Chris weighed you in at the Bahamas, you weighed in at 205 pounds. He gave you the goal to lose at least 40% of your original body weight in phase 3. So if you step on the scale and you weigh 186 or less, you hit your goal, and we'll walk you in to see the skin surgeon tomorrow.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, step on the scale.
Your humanity like naturally wants to give up when you get close to the end for some reason. And I definitely became kind of victim of that in phase 3 some. But for whatever reason, my fire is like burning hotter than ever before.
Oh, Hannah! You blew this away!
Yeah, baby!
You lost 30 pounds in phase 3.
That's awesome.
That's 11 more pounds than you lost in phase 2.
That's awesome.
We are so proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Me too. It is so exciting to say that I've lost a total of 135 pounds. It's inspiring and it's pushing me to get to the end. Like, I'm so ready to just get the skin surgery behind me and kill these last 20 pounds. I'm jazzed about it. I'm so ready to get through this phase 4. Hi. Hello. I'm good.
I'm David Mathis.
I'm Hannah. Nice to meet you. Going into the skin surgeon consultation, I am like banking on it. All right.
Well, I'll have you stand up.
Okay.
And then take a look at your skin.
I want it so bad. I want it so bad.
There's still some mild fat pockets, and I think that kind of probably relates, somewhat to your body fat percentage. And you're now at 36%.
Okay.
We would want to get down to about 21%. That would get you out of the excess fat range into the healthy range. If you were to lose 15 more pounds, it's really just going to improve the overall outcome.
What's up, everybody? He has to see him. Well, she's on her way here right now, and I can assure you, she does not look like that anymore. For Hannah, you see her and you're like, oh, your life is great. You had a great childhood, a great upbringing. You've got a great marriage. You got a great job. You got a great car. You got a great house. Everything about your life is great. And that's what she wants you to think. It's this mask that she wears. And so through the course of this whole journey, Hannah's realized that it's only when you can remove that mask that you can actually stop or at least control the addiction. And once she became authentic with herself, she was unstoppable. So, with great honor and pleasure, I would like you all to put your hands together for the all-new Hannah! I would like you all to put your hands together for the all-new Hannah!
Seeing Hannah for the first time walk out was insane. She is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Here we go. When I was getting ready today, I kept saying,
This feels like my wedding day. The hair, the makeup, but more than anything, just the anticipation of seeing what you want most at the end. And on my wedding day, that was my husband. And today, it's a new life.
So how the last 3 months been?
Not a lot of going out, not a lot of enjoying my time with my husband, a lot of time spent in the gym together, which is wonderful, but boring.
But it created a lot of opportunities for you too. You know, I was also telling him about how you felt when you couldn't even fit into Matt's sports car.
It's been something that has plagued me for so long to know that an addiction is keeping my loved ones from enjoying themselves and what they like about life. And it was my everything. We've been through it this year. The best times of our life have been this year, and the worst times of our life have been this year. And I am so grateful to have you as my partner and my better half.